First in history, far as I know, y'all don't want to miss this one. This is a Boudin hot tamale. Like I said, you heard me right. Boudin hot tamale. Booyah! Look at that. Don't you turn this and watch it all. Man, don't miss this one. Look at this here. All right, today we're doing something special I've been working on for a long time. We're going to be doing some Boudin hot tamales. Boy, y'all better watch this one. We're going to go in with 4 pounds right here. This Mazza. This the one for tamales. Y'all read the front of the package. You'll see. Look at all that goodness right there. We're going to come over here and just kind of twirl them around. Make sure we don't have no big clumps in there. Ooh, this is going to be so good. I bet y'all ain't never had no Boudin tamales before. We're going to go in. We're going to have to add some of this baking powder right here. We're going to go in with a couple teaspoons of it. Just shake it around in there like this. Look at that, look at that, look at that. We're going to go in with a half a spoon of this right here. This is your baking soda. Do about a half of one in there. That's good right there. You got to add this. We need some extra salt too. We're going to use sea salt in here. This is pretty bland stuff. So you just want to go in there and throw some extra salt in there. Just like this. And then we're going to give her a mix up here in just a second. Yeah. Alright, we're going to mix this around real good. We got that extra dry seasoning there. Just give it a good flip around. Now we're fixing to hit it with some lard here in just a second. This is some out of my cracklings. We're fortunate enough to make all them cracklings and get left with some beautiful lard. Alright, this is some of my leftover crackling lard right here. This is 4 cups for 4 pounds, a cup per pound. I know a lot of people like to use the lard and fluff it and mix it and all that. It's just easier doing it this way. Since this is hot now, we're going to be setting this pot down and we're going to mix it first with this paddle. It'll cool off in a little bit and then Mama P going to take over and she is going to show you how to hand mix it. It takes a while. Fluff it up, get a lot of air in it. And we also, besides doing some Boudin tamales, we're going to be doing some deer tamales too. We got some of that good ground deer meat. We're putting some in that too. Alright, y'all saw how much it sucked that oil up. Sound like a lot of lard in there. But look at that. Looks like it's a little bit of wet sand. But right here, a lot of y'all make your own meat. So right here we're using beef broth. A lot of people, you know, when you do pork, beef, you got your meat broth from that. But we didn't do any meat because I got Boudin and I got my ground deer. So we're just going to pour a little bit of this in there. I know 10 cups sounds like a lot. It might even take more than 10 cups. But we're just going to put a little bit of this in here to start with. We're going to mix it up and just keep going till we get it the consistency we want. And then we're going to get to the real work of really working it with our hands until that Mazza don't stick to us and we know we're ready. All right, Mama Pete getting after it. Woo, look at them arms, they burning. She ain't worked out in a minute. This would help take care of that. Golly, look at that. We're getting it in there. We're going to fill it up with air. We're getting that moisture content right where it'll be good and spreadable. Normally take 20-30 minutes of painstaking work. That's why we did such a big batter, because this stuff freezes well. And we're going to do, I don't know, probably about 50 or so today. And then we can freeze it. When I get ready to do some more, the hard part's done. Alright, we're picking up, put in some of my homemade red tamale sauce. Y'all look how beautiful that is. Gotta add a little bit to this Mazza. We're gonna give it the color, some little flavoring. Look at that. Golly. Man, you know that's gonna be good, yeah. Man, look at that. Y'all don't even know. Y'all watch my video. I'm gonna have it in here. Watch how to make it. It's awesome. Here's our corn husk right here. They in the pan's been drying. Been drying all morning right here. Y'all don't forget, put these in some clean water. Wash them off real good. Scrub all the gookies off of it. Stand them up in your sink and let them drain. Put them in a pan. Let them air out and get dried back out. Alright, we got our red sauce in here. Our red tamale sauce in the Boudin. We brown the Boudin up a little bit in the skillet. Now we're going to incorporate that red tamale sauce in it. Woo-wee! You know that's going to be good. Man. We're going to spread that Mazza on just like this. Woo! You know what we're using, huh? That's a Bondo spreader right there. It seems to work best for me. Look at that right there. Choo-wee, look at that, look at that, look at that. Perfection. Mama gonna pass it off to me. Then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna grab some of the Boudin. We kind of grilled it down with that red sauce in there. Got a little brown on it. We're gonna put that Boudin in there like that. Watch this. We're gonna flip him in there. Flip him over this way. Fold them tails up. And we're gonna put him right over here. Look at that little mess of tamales coming. This is just experimental route. We're gonna see how it comes out. Y'all don't go nowhere. Alright, say hello to all my little friends. We putting them all in the pot right here. They thinking they have a little steamed hot tub party right here going on. We get them all in there. Don't forget, we got to take some extra shucks, cover them up real good, scatter some other cover. Don't forget to put a towel over the pot, then put the lid on. Very, very, very important to help that steam, hold that water up, keep them from getting wet. We're going to start with an hour and a half, check the water, and then we're going to let them go 2.5 hours to perfection. Well, they look pretty done in here. Boy, they sure look nice. We're going to plate this one up right here. Let's see how we did here. We're going to unroll him. See what the final result looks like. She looking pretty good, huh? Look at that. God dog. Boy, that's a nice looking tamale right there. Bring him up here and let's bust him in half. Ooh, that's that Boudin tamale. We're the first ones to do it right here at the jambalaya pot. Boy, we've been digging this. Look at that, boy. Look at that. Let's go. I put a little bit of that little tamale sauce I made on here all on my little self. Look at that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here we go. Let's see what Mama P gonna do with this. Ooh, I know you ready, Chef. God dog. Did I nail it?
So good I gotta slap my daddy.
Ooh-wee! Me llamo Roberto now. Golly. I'm so glad of this. I'm so proud of this. Been wanting to do these for a while. Y'all gotta try these out. Once in a lifetime deal. Boudin hot tamales. We got the deer ones coming soon. Shagala, you bagala.